Hey, Turtle Club, good morning. It is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's time again to do what we do. Today's Sunday, and normally what we would be doing on a Sunday was we would be doing a, we'd be doing, Skyfall Sunday, Shipwreck Sunday. But yesterday's stream, for those who were here, hey, Jordan Bradford, hey, Freddie Fazbear, may have remembered that we did one of the new games that are on the Nintendo Direct. It's going pretty good, Jordan. Thanks for asking. And we played Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest, depending upon what you grew up with, World Builders. It's a demo on the Switch store, and it reminded me of a game that my nephews Thor and Loki are playing called Portal Knights. And so we are breaking open Portal Knights here. I've never actually played it, just seen it played. And we're going to give it a whirl and kind of give a comparison between it and the other game to kind of see what we think here. Alright, so first off, unlike Dragon Quest, we have actual two genders as Dragon Quest, but we also have classes. So we have a mage, a ranger, and a warrior. Well, one thing that was kind of irking me yesterday on the Dragon Quest thing was the fact that we couldn't do any kind of ranged attack. So I think we're gonna go with Ranger. Movement speed, increased range damage seems pretty good to me. Hey, Sally, Mac Dog, and Hobbs, good morning to you. Alright, so let's see what's next here. Oh, well, already way more customization. Dragon Quest gave us like 3 options. We have like 29 just from the hair. Of course, Dragon Quest is also, it's drawing from a lot of lore that it has. A lot of like expectation. Kind of got like a bundled dreadlock thing going there. Let's see here. Kind of got the shaggy hair thing going. What other options we got? I think we'll go. That kind of looks kind of neat. And beard. Let's see here, guys. What kind of beard can we get this guy? Well, let's just kind of go for somewhat realistic, shall we? Let's just do the shaggy beard and let's get the hair to kind of match the overgrown hair right now. Put a little bit of gray in it. Hey, Morning Bull James. How's it going, man? Dragon Quest right now. 2 genders. Yep, you do have just the 2 genders, but the customization options are pretty lacking. Ears. So we get several different ear styles. Oh, we get some pierced ears if we want them. Or some giant kind of apish ears. Looks like that's whole skin tone, so we'll go for a slightly tan on the beach skin tone. Eye shape and color. Wow, lots of different colors for eyes. Let's see if we can find us some like nice silver. There we go. And oh, voice. Okay, so we do kind of a gruff voice there. I'm doing not too bad. Jordan, I slept pretty good. I have not gone to bed since, of course, woke up because I work nights. But I've been doing all right, Bull James. I've been kind of sick, under the weather. That flu that's been ravaging most of the United States kind of got to me, and it happens. But we're okay with that. We're okay with that. So we'll call our guy Max Synchro. We'll go in. All right. So we can add local players. We can make new characters. Okay. So like the 5 save slots that Dragon Quest had, it looks like we have 5 slots here too. So that's very similar. So I can join someone else's world, it looks like, or just go play. So maximum lands. I think we make a huge place. And we'll just call this Turtle Zone, because why not? So already we can tell that the game does take a big difference from the other one, because it's letting us create our world. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? let's go ahead and boost this up here. Okay, so now we got some story. Here we go. I was looking for what kind of story we had in this game because the Dragon Quest story was just really well done. So I'm kind of curious, huh? So mysterious event happens, world gets broken to pieces. Alright, so Dark Fiends, Ancient Portals, so kind of the same thing as the Dragon Quest thing. You know, Portal Knights, it was cheap, guys. It was like 15 bucks at Walmart on disc. I mean, that's $15 for a games, that's kind of like right in my sweet spot. Oh, and like Doctor Who kind of homage thing going here, going through like a little portal thing. Okay, that's about enough of that, guys. But yeah, for 15 bucks, I mean, that was disc at like GameStop, Walmart, Target. I mean, everywhere I see this game is the same price. So it's a little bit slow down there. That was kind of weird. And this is the Xbox One S, and it's actually in a very well ventilated area. It's got proper air circulation. So any kind of slowdowns, either game or network, which shouldn't really be network because all my network monitoring tools show me to be really, really good right now. So Squire's no level 1. So right now it's a very generic sounding world. Okay, so look around using the right stick. Task completed. All right, so in the upper left-hand corner we have like a quest tracker. All right. So basics, move around using left thumbstick. All right. Whoop. I have no clue what I just did. All right, A to jump. So the jump button's mapped to the same place. All right, open backpack using Y. And then move the healing potion to your bar. Okay. So Y is the inventory. Okay. RS to switch between. Oh, well, that was something that we didn't get in the Nintendo game as a first-person view. And then we switch back. Okay. All right. So we can read Brave Portal Knights use portals to travel with fallen Portal Knights. Are revived at the landing pad. All right. So kind of like the banner thing, but we didn't have to actually place it. So it's kind of cool. Alright, so attack enemies using right trigger. And does it automatically track? Oh, it drops things and we gather them just by walking nearby. Okay. Left triggers are locked. So, and push A in a direction to evade. Alright, so we're looking for something to attack. Hey, Tim, how's it going, man? We're testing out Portal Knights. We're kind of getting a first look in perspective between this game and plant a seed for each tree you chop. Okay, that's kind of like not what we wanted to know. So we're looking for something to lock onto because we need to lock and then push A in a direction to evade. It says. So already the quest system's a little bit different. Mine a stone blocked by holding right trigger on it. So it's in the stone mine. Okay. All right, so that's kind of at this point if you're craft a stone pickaxe. Okay. So we will find somewhere we can craft. Hey Toby, how's it going, man? So, that's one thing I definitely liked a little bit more about Dragon Quest than this game, is the, alright, so that just rolls, that's all that does, alright, so we can just shoot this guy a couple times. I do like the lock on a bit more, I definitely like the fact I can have ranged attack, but remember, we're also comparing a finished-ish game to a demo, so we want to keep that in mind. All right, see you, Bull James. So now we're gonna, it looked like we could bash this wall in a bit better. Toby, we just started today as a comparison between it and Dragon Quest Builders, which just came out on a demo for Switch. So we're playing this for about 3 games, and 3 hours, not 3 games, and kind of giving our impressions on it. So far, there's definitely some things that I do like about it, more than Dragon Quest Warriors right out the gate. The art style is not one of them. The art style is very similar, but this seems a little more blurry-esque, I guess. Is this a... So what is this? This is a chest. Alright, so this is a chest. That's all that is. Okay, so still haven't found where we can craft things yet. So wherever we're supposed to craft things. So mining with a pickaxe is much faster. Yes. Let's see here. Maybe we craft inside our inventory here. Right bumper. Oh, we do. Okay. Please select a recipe on the left. Oh, we use triggers. Okay. Stone pickaxe. So we need wood. So we need to go grab some wood, which of course we know is simply by coming up to a tree and bashing on it, because that's just the way these games work. Some resin, some logs, a few other things. Okay. Hey, Destro Kid, how's it going? Alright, so pickaxe. Send the backpack, I guess. Oh, we got an achievement. Man-made. Interesting. Alright, so we'll send that to the backpack. And then we'll... left bumper. Grab pickaxe. Put that... here. That doesn't look like it needs to be on there. That doesn't look like it needs to be on there. Neither that nor that. So we'll just grab that. I don't see anything. Oh, more actions? Nope. Nope. Alright, so there's no like auto sort. That's kind of a sad face, but you know, that's okay. Unless like this is auto sort. Maybe not. Toby, we don't know, man. We choose lots of stuff. We choose lots of stuff. Our main game series is supposed to be Majora's Mask, but we've been sick for a while. And Majora's Mask, as fun as a game it is, it does require more thought than I'm able to muster sometimes when sick. So we were kind of putting a little bit of detour on the days that we could stream. Way cool, Deathstroke Kid. Which game? Breath of the Wild, I'd presume? Yeah, definitely liking the ranged a little bit better. I mean, I feel like if I were to fight like a dragon here, we would get a lot better options here. All right, so crafting blue portal stone. So apparently it wants us to make one of these because it's got a little star next to craft. All right, so send to backpack. Send to backpack. So I would presume that says that we got the quest done there. All right, place 4 blue portal slots in the empty slots. Okay. Oh, Twilight Princess, cool. When am I planning on getting back to Majora's Mask? It is probably going to be starting next Friday, guys, that we get back to Majora's Mask. I only say that because I want to be 100% sure that I am A-okay hunky-dory. I know I sound pretty good. You thought I was playing Ark. Javier. No? Ark is one of those games that we don't have on the schedule at all. It used to be a long time ago, but the world kind of moved on where it comes to Ark. At least I kind of moved on because I had some a falling out with the guys that I was playing it with. And, all right, so we need one more of these bluestone things. So kill that guy, get that thing. Now, I wonder... Oh yeah, 2018 is going to be a great year for Nintendo Switch. The Switch titles are plentiful. I don't see any reason why to think otherwise. So here's a thing here, because we're on single player mode right now, and this thing does allow for multiplayer. Poor Harold. I don't think I could kill Harold if I tried. Yeah, that's like not even going to happen. Alright, so unlock. I am curious though, if we do find something worth fighting again, what happens if we go into our bag while fighting something? Is it full combat action, or is it like pause for a second and while I do this stuff? That should have aggroed it. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. So going into our bag does not pause. It's cool. I expected as much, but you never know sometimes. Sometimes the single player differs from multiplayer modes. Think my bow would break. Yeah, I think so too, Tim. I think so too. I think the bow is definitely going to be one of those things we want to make sure that we know how to repair. Probably Toby. I mean, the year just begun, man. The year just begun. All right, so up here, and this looks like some sort of dark foreboding tower. So let's do what anybody would do when they see a dark foreboding tower and climb to the top of it. Okay, so standard kind of Assassin's Creed, get the look at the land. Yep, we take fall damage. That's what we were expecting anyways. Alright, so all sorts of stuff. More blue portal shards, another egg. Alright, so go up here. Alright, we have how many of these in our backpack? We already have 3, so we want to craft 1 more. And we want to go back here. Okay, that's not what it is. We want to go to the backpack, grab this, and put it on our bar. Alright, and so that's the bow. Alright, so it looks like we have to take this item and move it here so we can actually quick bar it. Alright, and put that there, and there. Interesting. Having opened the outgoing path, be wary of the invading wrath. That doesn't sound horribly ominous at all. Yeah, okay. So it says to gear up before I leave, but I got, okay. It's giving me, alright, gotta go to work. Alright, take care, man. What Nintendo Switch games do I like to play? I haven't found one that I dislike so far. Right now, of the Switch games I've got, Mario Kart, Bomberman, Breath of the Wild, of course, and Snipper Clips. Plus, if you're asking about kind of like non-Switch specific games, then I also have a couple of those. I got Mario Rabbids. Haven't played that in a while though. I just don't have time. I mean, it's just the way it works. Alright, so there's that. Question is now, craft menu. There's our weapons. We don't have any oh, that's not good. So okay, so here's a workbench. Used to craft wood items. So we need to, alright, so that's going to be a problem. Alright, it's not a difficult problem, but a problem still. But yeah, as far as Nintendo Switch games, the way we actually handle our stuff on the channel, man, is we basically have people vote on to what the next game series will be as far as the main game series goes. However, we saw the Nintendo Direct come out this week for Dragon Quest Builders, and we know that some people know that I like this particular genre a lot, survival crafting. So we wanted to give it a whirl, and we wanted to give it, kind of an idea alongside the what I consider the comparable game. So maybe we. Okay, wow, it takes a couple swings to get a mushroom. All right. Oh, that's neat. There's something else, something we haven't shot at yet. Hollow Knight of Frost. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Oh, and he trails a little cold air and Oh, no, no, no. We need to dodge away from you, sir. Okay. So that thing hurt. How are we on, like, being able to make potions? We don't have any berries. Be sure would be good to find some berries, though. Alright, so... Huh. Oh, yeah. Going to look for a bit? Okay. Quite alright, T-Mac. No worries, man. Tie up loose ends before you leave here. Yeah, we have a number of loose ends. Oh, we have, like, this floaty island that we can't get to. An itty-bitty island down there. Okay. I don't even know where I'm at now. Okay, there we are. Slowly, like, meandering our way to our death, it looks like. Alright, so let's get to our pickaxe. Okay. So there is definitely... One thing I do like about this is, unlike Dragon Warrior, it seemed to only give us a couple options as far as where we were aiming. We had to activate or engage. In this game, they obviously want to know exactly where we're pointing our stuff at. And they want us to know. So I very much approve of that. I like having more control over what my activities are doing and feeling like I'm in more control. So props to them for that. Okay, so still no berries, but let's see here. Seems to be anybody's guess. All right. I guess we don't get those little numbers away. I mean, or it's just telling us that's how many recipes we know. That's probably how many recipes we know, more than anything. From the look of things. Okay, so there is a couple of these little Dumaflotchet bobbers. And that's the technical term I'm going to use for it, guys. Dumaflotchet bobbers. And hopefully that's going to give us what we want. We definitely need to craft us a torch. I guess send that backpack. Okay. Now we craft, and we can send that to the backpack. So we had an extra piece, is what we had. All right. Now we can see where we're going. That's definitely a plus in my mind. All right, so very Minecrafty in the way it's built up. Still pretty. I mean, let's. Uh-oh, dead. Yep. Oh, we lose a coin for whatever use coins are. Okay, and we respawn with all of our items, so that's minus the 1 coin. And we have health restore. So dying, at least in the early levels, doesn't seem to be such a horrible thing that we would just not get over it. And I gotta admit, though, one thing that at this point, Dungeon Tower open chest to collect your reward. Okay. So there's some sort of chest in here, maybe? Oh, it's a workbench. Okay. So there's one already here. That's even better. No recipes in this category. No recipes in this category. Oh, level up. We can upgrade. So we can upgrade the workbench. Sweet. Craft a scout tunic at the workbench. Oh, and now we have like all sorts of neat stuff. So upgrading the workbench is what unlocks some weapons. So we need some cotton, it looks like. We don't have that. Cotton cloth. We don't have enough for that. Okay, so we don't have what we need yet, but we're getting there. Um, yeah, it looks like we might have lost some durability. I usually play in dock, but this right here is Xbox One S that we're playing on, so the Switch questions are kind of not really pertinent to today's stream, but yeah. Let's see here. That looks like a cotton bush. Up and it is. We get a lot of cotton that way. Well, a lot more than zero cotton. So, oh, and here's some cotton bushes right outside the little tutorial thing. So that's even better. But I tend not to play in dock mode because I tend to be home when I play. And since I have a stream station set up for all my stuff, uh, DigRat has her own TV set up with her PS4. So the need for me to play in handheld mode is very minuscule. And number one. Number two, unless I'm traveling, it stays in the dock primarily because I don't have a need to take it out. I mean, I have a one-bedroom apartment. The space is what the space is. All right, so first thing, before we get too comfortable with building neat stuff, is we're going to build us a bow, because I see that needing to be something that we get there. That's cool, man. That's very cool. We have an Xbox. You can do exclamation consoles, and it will tell you all of the consoles we have. So we got to go mining to get to the next workbench. All right. And we can make some actual armor. Nifty. It wants us to make a scout tunic. So we need 2 pieces of cloth for that. So, oh, send that to our backpack. Okay, we got to craft this. Send the backpack. Craft that. Send the backpack. Make us our workbench. Scout tunic. Craft that. Send that to the backpack. Alright, so now X to use, but we don't want to use. We're going to have to probably get rid of the crates, collect loot from the crates. Interesting. So they're just wanting us to bash these crates. Alright. Equip your new scout tunic. We can definitely do that. Looks like that's going to be over here. And we're going to go torso, and it just grabs it right from the inventory screen. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Having the handheld mode really comes in handy when the power goes out. Yes, Sally, that absolutely is correct. Having a nice charge to the back of it is very helpful as far as that goes. Vanity. So this is something neat. Okay, so let's go back here. So there's some vanity items. So that's pretty spiff. I kind of like that idea. All right, so it's telling us we have something new on the map again. We know that because we already have the portal unlocked. Boy, this map looks really, really, really... yeah, we never got to see a map in Dragon Warrior, so nothing really to compare it to. But the interface here, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be as well done. 5 refined wood blocks to start rebuilding the old farm. Place 5 refined wood, what? So we need to craft refined wood blocks. So, alright, so craft. And craft that one. Craft that one. Craft this one. Craft this one. So the games, they look very, very similar. But as you can tell just from playing the game and from what we played earlier, they definitely played way different. Alright, so I'm going to guess we place these blocks like right there, right there. It just doesn't even care where we place them, it looks like. Alright. Wow, that made a lot more blocks than we thought it would. Alright, so here we go. Does our bumpers do things like that? Alright, can we actually just place the torch right there so we can see what we're doing for a bit? Yep. Alright. Alright, so it auto textures, neat. And it does get a little finicky on the trigger. Okay. Well, that's cool, Toby. Yeah, vanity items are nice. I have very little issue with vanity items in most games that are, either free to play or fun to play. Open the chest to collect reward. So if I bash that torch, I get the torch back. Of course, it doesn't go into our inventory. We got to go back and grab it. So to the backpack, to the torch, and to where the torch goes in our inventory so we can see where we're going. Alright, so we could rebuild this whole entire house if we wanted to. It said something about a chest. I don't see a chest. It seems to be the orange dot, though. So we're going to go to the orange dot. Seems to indicate the orange dot goes all the way up here, maybe? Nope. Perhaps it goes all the way down here. Ouch. That hurt. That was definitely a painful situation. Oh. Oh, he's got like arrows sticking out of him. That's kind of a neat little effect. So he broke down. We get some pieces off of him. Nifty. We have a huge door. We have a chest. What's to say? Okay. So we got to the chest. What consoles do I love to play with? Oh, Toby, I love all of them. Hey, Shadow, how's it going, man? Building this game looks like Minecraft. Yes, Kristen. Building in this game and building in the game prior both look like Minecraft. That is a rat that appears to be trapped. Open the inventory map and use fast travel to return to the landing pad. Okay. So we don't want to do that yet. We want to break open this box. We have a gray rat. Maybe that's like a pet? Maybe it's not. But we'll see what happens. Up. Use the character menu to equip a pet. We do have a pet. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. Like right there. Boom. So we have a pet, guys. How about that? That is super spiff. And we have some sort of status element, or is it just us kicking up dust? Because we like to kick up dust. You know, I'm okay with it, whatever it is, actually. Oh wow, man. A lot of disease going around, Shadow. It's been to say it's been frustrating would be a very understatement. But my favorite console of all time, if you just want to know what my favorite is, that's actually the Ouya. I think the Ouya console was way ahead of its time, still possibly ahead of its time, and just did not get the love that it needed to be the best kind of console it could have become. Does the rat actually attack? Nope. The rat is just cosmetic. That's okay. That's fine. We won't begrudge that rat anything there. But we do know that we have still no health potions. So we can step through this portal to the new island. I guess it's what we do. So it seems to indicate that we have a lot more we can still do, but I guess we have these floating islands here. I mean, those seem like they should be explored. I mean, there's got to be a bit more to the tutorial than this. Oh, poor Harold. He's actually losing a considerable amount of hit points still. He doesn't regain hit points. We could probably break Harold down eventually, but... Oh, wow, you do more damage if you're, like, aiming at the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was just luck. Okay, Not sure about the... I mean, I kind of feel like we should be exploring more, but at the same time, it just feels like the game's kind of like, here's the portal, go find stuff. I don't know, guys. It seems to be... It kind of looks like a dog out in the distance or some sort of shape of an animal. Like a dodo craning its neck or something. Huh. Yeah, at this point, I mean, I would think we can come back to this world with the way the map seems to indicate it, but... Okay, well, this seems to be like tutorial 1.0 is over, though. Alright, so let's... Speaking of stuff, let's go back to our bag. Get our club, put that down. Grab this. More actions. I guess we trash it because it's trash. Maybe we get material from it for trashing it. So, pretty sure we're done with the training. So we'll go through. Hey, Fox, how's it going? All right, so using the portal for the first time. That's another neat little achievement. Okay. Hey, Red, how you doing today, man? And guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Mag Synchron with Convertible Turtle Gaming, and we are playing Portal Knight. This is on Xbox One. That's the 1S, 1X. Wow, there's the slowdown again. It happens to be in that like first little third. Loading screens, kind of not a cool thing in 2018, you know? But they are what they are. And again, this game was $15, so I can't complain too much about certain facets of this game. You know, they definitely leave some stuff to be desired. Actually, Free for All Friday on the 12th just never happened because we just got sick and had the plague. So let's update that for what the actual current date's going to be for that. I think I'm doing my math right on the 19th. So, now we are in... Interesting. Alright, so there's some flame rubies, it says. The stream is not loading. Okay, sorry, Red. Sorry to hear you're having some issues with the stream loading. It could have been the loading screen that was on the game itself. But yeah, man, best of luck to you. Alright, so, looks like nice little pocket of flame rubies, whatever those are. We got some green orc dudes. We got a turtle thing. Oh, turtle things are usually not good for us. Okay, so... Oh, those things do hurt a little bit. Question is, do they chain aggro? It looks like they don't chain aggro, so that's both a good thing for younger players and a bad thing. Oh wow, that's a feel bad moment. That thing just leashed. Okay, so all the hard work and effort we had, all down. Okay. It definitely looks like we are very outclassed by this thing. Huh. We got some experience points, guys. Okay, so turtles are really hard and tough. Let's talk about a level 2 greenhorn guy. Greenhorn in the name just seems like it means he won't be that hard. Do they berserk? Is that what that is? Or is he like scared? Is he calling for help? I don't know. That's definitely odd. Okay, this has all the telltale signs of like a dungeon of some sort here. Some kind of NPC maybe? Oh, that's another. That's okay. Oh, sorry about that, Turtle Club. Still getting over some sickness. Oh. So we're going to see if this guy, his name is Stan the Geologist. I'm going to go on a limb and say he is a friendly. Sure. I need 10 flame rubies for this guy. Okay, we saw flame rubies like all over the place when we started over here. Here's one right over here. So, question is, much like those that have come before us, we are probably getting just ripped off. Because the value of these things versus the value of what he's about to give us for the quest is no doubt not the same. But it does at least give us a green marker saying, hey, come this way. So that's not too bad. I guess this is a cactus. Cactus seed and water. Oh, now that is different from most Minecraft games. We break down a cactus, whole cactus falls. Not like a chunk of cactus. So I do kind of like that. That's different. Dragon Warrior might have done that had they let us break down trees. That's quite a lot of experience points. Wow, okay. Vibrating controller, level up, achievement for leveling up for the first time. Wow, okay, so open the inventory and talents and skill points, okay. So that's the thing we haven't gotten to yet is skill tree. So we get to change a few things. All right, so agility and dexterity, I think, are big deals because that's what our character class is supposed to be doing. Some extra hit points. We gained a fourth heart just for leveling up. So I think we go for more damage. All right, and then okay, so okay, now this I don't like, guys. All right, so here we are playing this talent tree based game, right? And we have all these talents that kind of don't say anything because they're question marks. And here's, okay, so we've not seen a slingshot, we've not seen a crossbow, we don't know what the difference of them between them and bows are. We do have a bow. This is kind of a feel-bad moment for me. So, this is definitely different than the Dragon Warrior game, though, where we didn't have any talents, we didn't have anything to learn. Leveling up simply didn't do much of anything because it was just the way we leveled up the game. I was leveling up the buildings and stuff. We're going to go for bow specialization. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe we won't even spend the talent point because we can level up to the next level for what I would presume is the next talent tree, which is 5. And then at level 5, we'll be able to know what we really should be doing. So, but the quest, quest doesn't seem to be wanting us to do that either. So, let's. So those are agave. All right. Hey, NFG, how you doing? Nothing for gaming? Alright. Alright, so leveling up our dexterity, the 2 points actually gave us 3 extra points of damage. So I'm not disappointed with those talent points being spent there. Matter of fact, I kind of wonder if we would have just kept agility as is, how better off we would have been. I appreciate you coming up, RFG. Let's see here. Where did that guy go? Well, he definitely ran away, so... Oh, yellow copper ore. Okay. And health, for if we were low on health. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so... I'm guessing this is more copper? Yep, more copper. These we already know are the flame rubies. So at the moment, guys, I have to admit, you know, Dragon Warrior definitely was a bit more handholdy. Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior. This game, very much more open world. Way more open world, but kind of frustratingly so, though. I mean, it puts itself out there like it's an action RPG with Minecraft elements. Meanwhile, there's no, like, go here quests. There seems to be no direction. Where Dragon Quest had the compass minimap, this doesn't have that even. I mean, sure, we can go here and we can go over to this map thing, but this is just shardy stuff. Now, I can fast travel back there, apparently? Okay. So that's kind of neat. So once I kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here, but yeah, nothing for gaming. Good to see you. I'm glad to see you here. It's just not going to let go that talent point, of course. We're going to have to kill some more stuff. Copper ore. So we get experience for... I don't know what that experience is for. I mean, it just randomly we got 60... Oh. There was an actual experience point block, I guess, that we just got 60 experience for. I mean, I do have to admit that the game, you know, again, it's very open world, guys. It's very kind of do whatever you want to do, Mag, but at the same time, it wouldn't hurt them to say, hey, Mag, over here, here's something that looks interesting. A lot of stuff look interesting to me, you know? I mean, and we got more floaty islands. I mean, more floaty islands. Okay. Ow, he hit a little bit, and now he's running. Because of course he runs. And we're clapping for him because why not? Because we keep thinking that clicking in our left stick is run, but it's not. And he dropped 2 points. Good morning, Mr. Kennedy. How are you today? Looks like we're about to lose our ability to use our pickaxe. If I had to guess, the red bar on that pickaxe means it's about to break. And we know we have to be crafting at a crafting resource for that. So there's that. That's kind of goes down there. What do we have here? We got a few more flame rubies. And again, the game's been pretty lax with what we get to do with these things. So I'm just gathering them because they're unique to this zone. Don't really have much else I can do with them, to be honest. So that kind of gets there. All right, why? It's still wanting us desperately to go and spend this talent point. And I really don't want to spend that talent point until I know what the difference between these three are. I think what we'll do now, guys, at this point, is I think we'll fast travel back to the starting zone so we can get to a crafting place. Hey, Vulcan Me, how's it going? Alright, and... Oh, that's neat. I'm guessing this is... These are things that we've fought against, maybe? No, these are what we can find. Interesting. Okay, we can set as home. Oh. So that's looking a little bit better. So we can so it's already home, so we can travel there. Thank you, Vulcan. I've been trying to get better. I would say I'm like 90% better. I'm definitely nowhere near where I would like to be personally, but considering I got to go to work tomorrow night, not tonight, but tomorrow night, I'm well on the road to full recovery. Well on the road to full recovery. So back to Squire's Knoll, and we know our house is basically somewhere around here. I'm guessing not where the little dot is, because that seems to be something that we still haven't been able to figure out yet. Alright, well, way cool. We appreciate you popping in here, Vulcan. You're always welcome here at the Turtle Club, as always. And hopefully we'll get to feeling really good so we can get some more Mario Kart going on. Get some kind of schedule for that, possibly. We'll see on that. Alright, so there's some corn, there's some mushrooms. Alright, this is what we're looking for, though, is some of this action. Alright. Yes, I do too, T-Mac. The fact that the game kind of gives you some semblance of where you should go. Oh, awesome, Vulcan. Awesome. It kind of gives you a premise. Refined straw block. So straw block takes corn, which we see the corn outside. So I guess we should, after we kind of repair the rest of this. Whoops, we sort of didn't do what we wanted to do here. All right. And at least, like, unlike certain other survival crafting games, like, say, 7 Days to Die, Ark, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Not so much survival crafting, but just crafting in general. Stardew Valley. You know, we are getting back the materials that we place. So that's a plus. I guess we just sort of break this down. Or refine with block for breaking that down. Okay. I have no idea what the pots are supposed to be used for. That doesn't look like anything important because it looks like it's broken. So we get that back. Okay. So let's see here. Go back there. All right. So this is where we begin the copper war. So we can actually upgrade this workbench. Wow. So it's a level 3 workbench. That's cool. Still nothing as far as what the weapons do. Now what's this need? It needs some metal bars. Alright. Alright, so we can get some actual carpet blocks. Alright, neat. So linen and cloth. Portal stones, which don't change. Landing pad, chest. Oh, we can actually make a workbench, and well, let's just craft that and put it in our backpack so we can take it with us. All right, take care, Vulcan. Thanks for copping in. We appreciate that. All right, so we know to get our pickaxe replaced, we're going to have to get some actual stone. Oh, wow. So there's some... Alright, so somehow we got to get some bars going. I don't know how we get that going yet. Fireplace and a torch. So... somewhere we're missing something like a furnace or a forge or something along those lines. So, all right. Oh, here we go. Duh, Mag. All right, so we can start. Nifty. Used to craft magic items. The furnace. Used to smelt ores. How good for us. Shadow donated $7.98. Shadow, thank you, sir. And that will start the line for the next Free for All Friday. And of course, Shadow, always being mysterious as he is, decides what he wants to put for the next game and what he doesn't. Used to craft metal items. So, we definitely need to get us a furnace. And yeah, absolutely, guys. Get a hashtag Shadow132 going on there. I think my inventory is pretty good. Yeah, we got plenty of inventory. We need some stone. I don't think we have enough to even construct a pickaxe. Yeah. So time to go to the mine area and go get us a pickaxe. Oh, here's just some blocks right there. That'll help a little bit. Welcome back, Zachary. Missed you, buddy. And so, guys, yeah, and again, there's just the random experience points. So I don't know what really constitutes gaining experience for just mining through stuff versus just bashing on things. And just randomly we get experience points. If they explain that a little bit better, I wouldn't be too bad about it. But not really any explanations going for it. Still wish we had some sort of recipe for a crossbow so we know why we care about crossbows over bows and vice versa. So far, we've not been given that option either. This is like the magical pickaxe of magicalness, guys. I mean, it seriously has yet to break. And it's been read for a lot. I'm not even sure why we'd want to build one right now, but I know as soon as I say that and get comfortable with that idea and that thought process, we're going to wind up breaking this thing. So we absolutely got to keep using it. Maybe the amount of damage it does just goes down. And again, with the random experience. Yeah, just a random little experience nugget just dropping out there. There's tooltips after you highlight them. Yeah, it says stone pickaxe. Minor healing potion. But it doesn't really... let's just go into the backpack then and see what happens. Bumper over. Info, mining damage +4. So we got enough to craft us another mining pickaxe. So let's go and craft us another mining pickaxe, which is over. Where'd our house go? There's our house. Oh, there's tooltips after you highlight them. The talents. Well, I realize the talents have tooltips, but as far as why we see, it's 25% increased damage, right? But I don't know what the difference between a crossbow and a sling is. Like if I'm about to get a way to build a crossbow in like 2 evolutions of building something, then I really don't think I want, and it turns out to be far and above a better weapon than the bow, then why would I burn the talent point on it? That's where I'm kind of like, befuddled. Alright, so now we can actually make us another stone pickaxe. And that does +4 damage also. Restores 400 durability for all items in the action bar. Wow. So, I mean... So when I go to info, it doesn't even tell me what the durability on some of these are. More actions. No. Yeah, there's some things that I'm either old mag is just too old for, or this game is expecting me to just intrinsically understand. And it's not good for either of us, really. Alright. Okay, so we know we can make some more armor. See, that's because we're on the scout plan. So we need 2 pieces of cloth there, 1 there, and 1 there. So 4 pieces of cloth. So let's go make some cloth. Let's make us a cap. It says mechanic, so maybe that's a new skill we get. Interesting. So there are stats to the gear. Alright, so... So we got that. We go to our bag. Go to our gear. So head, scout cap. Arm, scout gloves. Info. 1% chance to restore 7 durability when inflicting damage. That's interesting. Okay. And scout pants. So we can't make any capes that I saw, but I wasn't looking specifically for capes. Alright, so there's that. So the workbench 3 needs some bars, and we know that we should be able to... Oh wow, being able to craft a landing pad, that's kind of cool. Can we build our furnace now? We can build our furnace. We're going to build us a furnace. Crafted, sent to the backpack. Go to our backpack. So far this is pretty much like every other survival game that we've played. Okay, well, I'm once again a little confused as to what's going on, but there we go. Oh wait, here we go. All right, use. Oh, I got a right trigger. There we go. Okay, boom. There's tooltips after you highlight them. The talents, furnace, yeah. Yep, we now can use a furnace, and that should, I would expect, give us some kind of maybe raw materials, copper bar. All right, now we can make a copper bar. All that requires is some sort of item that we've never seen before. That's because I'm pretty sure we got stone steel. Yeah. Huh. How about that? So all this copper we got is going to require us having to go to this other zone anyways. And we still don't know. Still don't know what's going on. All right. So let's go travel here. See what's going on. Can you make a chest? Yes, Zach. We can make a chest. We haven't seen a need to yet, though. But yeah, chest is one of the like second tier recipes that we've seen. And here comes like the freeze, and that's the weird part. When it freezes, we get the little loading swirly, and then the whole thing just locks up. I guess weird's not the right word for it. Concerning is the word for it. Hey, Turbo Gamer. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I've been sick for the last week. And Trenton, good to see you, buddy. Hey, Tiger, how's it going? Alright, so we're back to Dusty Junction. I'm guessing time of day doesn't change when you portal. That was a pretty good guess. Okay. So let's... that's a dirt block. So far, so... Oi? That's a ruined stone block, which is not what I think was our crafting requirements. Keep wanting to hit that button for start, but it's not that. Alright, so let's go back to our craft menu. And since here's our furnace options. Yeah, that's not a ruined stone. Chow's been going pretty good, Turbo. We've been hanging out there for the the winter kind of freeze as it is. A lot of channels tend to lose a... Oh, that does not look pleasant at all. That looks like... if I had to say anything in here looked like a Grim Reaper, that would definitely be it right there. Wow, that thing looks way tougher than what we can face. With... Oh, wow, okay. Kind of like just run and jump and swim and play and get the snot away from there. Yeah, if you die, you respawn back at the landing pad. You lose some money, and it looks like your items also take durability loss. So... Oh, okay. That's not good. In the history of things that aren't good, that's definitely not one of them. Well now. That hurt. That definitely did not tickle. Oh, right. And the fact that he turned the other dude into one of him definitely makes me want to... Alright, so we can actually take him out if we get close enough to him. That's a plus. That's definitely a plus. Hey, Crimson Shadow, how's it going? So if we can actually successfully get them over here, their attack pattern is not that horrible. Maybe we can, since we're not close to lock on. Maybe we can just kind of lob an arrow at him and hope for the best. There we go. That should have aggroed him. That should have sufficiently made him angry at us. Yeah, once you just have one by himself like that, his attack pattern is not that bad. Refine. Oh, and he dropped some pretty good stuff. All right, see you, Tiger. No worries, man. We're going to be here until about probably 11 o'clock because we did say we're going to try to give this as fair of a shake as we did the Dragon Warrior version of the game that we were playing yesterday on Switch. I do know that I would rather have some kind of tilt control. You never realize how nice tilt controls are until you're playing games that don't have them. Oh. Come on, Mag. Be smart. Oh. And this guy's going to run away. He's going to spread the word to all of his friends. Definitely don't want to be fighting no sand shell right now if we can avoid it. Alright. Yeah, the shell's immune. We're okay with that. Oh, we were okay with that. Come on. Ah. You there, running around. Just terrified out of your gourd. Yeah. Not me, but the other dude. That was kind of the object, right? Alright. This guy is going to beat the snot out of us. We're going to take another health potion because that's what we do. We cheese the health potions. That's a very good question, Hoenn. I would say, Haku, that the turtles probably can't harm the other enemies. We saw earlier that the Flame Reaper guys absolutely had no problem. Yeah. Alright. So what we're going to do now, so we've kind of cleared this little area out. We got some items. We're looking for this new type of stone that we hadn't seen yet, though. So we can start smelting these things. And you would think it would be like with the copper, but no. I think we're going to have to go into the mine that's nearby over here to get to it. And Hoenn, I kind of answered your T-Max question by your name, so small confusion there. Hey, level up. Awesome. We're now level 3. Still not the level we'd like to get to yet. But yeah, stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Splatoon. Surprised you even woke up. Oh, wow. You know, you stay up late playing video games, but sometimes your body just wants to get up when it wants to get up. So that answers that question. If we actually take out the block supporting a tree, we don't get any of the tree goodies. Alright, so that's a reason to absolutely make sure you get your tree goodies before you do anything else. Now, I do like how, like, if it's a real natural staircase, you don't have to jump up stuff. That's definitely a plus in my opinion. Stanton the Geologist, and we got some flame bats down here, it looks like. Some goblins. Oh, Morton the Miner. Hey, Morton, what are you doing, buddy? Alright, so telling us stuff that we already know. Oh, that doesn't look precious at all. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, coal. So that is absolutely the ore that we need. So in these walls is coal. So this is where we're going to get all of our stuff that we need to mine with, hopefully. Ah. Well, it'd be a lot better if we didn't, you know, like, you know, let them blow us up, but it is what it is. Wonder if that whole entire building's made out of coal. And can we harvest water? Nope, just sand blocks. Okay. What, pray tell, are you? And do we have enough time to break you down? That's more ruined stone. Okay. So let's go back to the little hole we made. in the mine, and go back into the mine. Well, there's one of them sharpening stone things. It says it restores all sorts of durability loss. Some cotton, some other stuff. Okay, so let's keep forgetting to push the right button. All right. I wish we could just use it from there, but it looks like to use anything, we have to actually use it from here. And then here's a chest, which gives us some healing potions and some other stuff. Okay, but not really what we were looking for. Huh. Coal definitely looks like it's not going to be easy to come across. Though it seemed like we were destined to find it right there. I think that might have... Are these... That's copper. That's wood. Well, let's just go ahead and bust the rest of these up anyways. We still don't really know what the coins are for. I mean, I'm presuming that eventually what's going to happen is we're going to get to a place where coins are usable for some kind of expenditure. You've been forced to use Twitch this weekend because of OWL. Oh, that's not good. Being forced to use anything that you don't want to choose to use is sad. Let's break up the train tracks and see what happens. Oh, that's just painted on? And I can't even... Oh, that's... Okay, so now we got some stuff there. That's kind of icky. Yeah, I'm not too sure what OWL is either, but I'm presuming it's some kind of IT blockage or service provider or something along those lines. Oh, Overwatch League. Oh, okay. Yeah, Twitch does that. That's what happened with Rocket League. Twitch is really big about trying to still be the gamer stream channel. And so their tactic is to any kind of competitive gaming to buy the rights out to it. And that's what got a couple other streamers in trouble, was that they were rebroadcasting various other streams. And you know, on one hand, I understand it, you know, because it's slightly Blizzard's fault, right? Because Blizzard said, hey, we're going to sell the rights to this. And Blizzard has the right to do that. I mean, it's their game, it's their money. And they want it to be popular. They also want to be able to keep the success going. I mean, let's be reasonable. Overwatch has had a whole lot of new characters added over the course of the game. Balance tweaks, gameplay tweaks. You can argue that there is the in-game currency that you can purchase to make that a little bit easier for you and other people. Yeah, see, I still don't see a reason that I care about the durability on this thing. And I'm still, is that maybe a coal block? No, I'm still having problems finding coal. That's not good either. I mean, I should be able to definitely see some aspect or point to where I'm like, oh, I've got coal coming. But I don't. I got plenty of dirt. Oh, I pushed the wrong button there. Okay. No coal. That's a big, huge core ore ruby. That's kind of neat to find. Overwatch is a good game. I have fun playing it. I don't think I want to play competitively. I do enjoy watching it played. So I look forward to, you know, a day when I can kind of like Rocket League, you know, turn on the TV and watch it. But unfortunately, and I watched the Overwatch finals. I think they were on ESPN or something along those lines, and it was neat. Don't get me wrong, but it was not something that I would think people would watch in droves like football. I mean that's, and I think that's going to be esports' biggest problem, competing with non-esports, right? People are like, well, esports are the next generation of sports, and they kind of are, right? But when was the last time that you thought to yourself, you know, what's going to happen is this kid that grows up in poverty is going to somehow get a Core i7 with 32 gig of RAM and a GeForce 1080 graphics card, and then go play Overwatch comp. It just ain't going to happen like that, right? I mean, but you can so see the story where it's like, well, this guy grew up in poverty and learned how to play soccer. And soccer got him out of poverty because he got a scholarship. You know, because all you need really to play soccer is your feet. You know, you don't look at, you don't have to go out and buy $3,000 of anything to go play soccer, especially at the school level for people to know you're talented. So, and I don't foresee any actual high schools or grade schools for that matter, because to have that kind of an actual luxury of a sport, you're going to have the accessibility there. It's going to have to be a young age, and it's going to have to go from there. Speaking of accessibility, what is up with coal? I really don't know, Turtle Club, at this point. Well, yes, you could care less for American football, but there are other sports that you probably do enjoy. And, oh, wait, can I not break that? I mean, what's going on? Is my inventory full? Inventory doesn't seem to be full. Unless there's a total number of slot pieces, period, point blank. And if that's the case, then we finally found a reason to actually care about building a chest. Huh. Well, real easy way to tell. Let's go ahead and put down this runestone block. And then go to this. Okay, I really have no clue why I can't break that. It's because it's NPC placed, maybe? That's all I can figure out. I just hit like 27 in Overwatch. And again, I mainly play with friends, and only when I have free time that isn't being streamed. And so that is very rarely anymore. So
So I don't get a lot of time to play it. I do enjoy it. I play Orisa. I like doing the tank. It makes life a lot more enjoyable when you are the one responsible for trying to keep half the people alive and the other half people dead. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, T-Mac. This opening week, they pretty much had a constant 300K viewers. Oh yeah. Well, that was by design. I mean, they wanted to make it seem like a legit support from the get-go. So they actually got all that out of the way long before any of the streaming or the Twitch deals or any of that got signed off. I mean, there's an article about the Dallas Heat that a friend of mine actually wrote on the coverage site, and that was to kind of give it that feel. Genji main level 172. Wow. See, you and Shadow would have a lot more to talk about on Overwatch than I would. See, Shadow's who I usually play with when I'm playing for friendlies. And Shadow can tell you that I'm not 100% rubbish, but I'm better than nobody. That's pretty cool, Haku. That's pretty cool. Class specifically for people who play Overwatch. That's... See, and that's really what you would have to do, but the problem is, how do you get to that point, right? I mean, are they putting anybody specifically in the class that has a computer and an Overwatch, therefore Blizzard, account, or do they have to be? I mean, could it be Xbox? Could it be, And that's another thing with the Overwatch League. My understanding, that's all PC, and they're not doing anything on console, which strikes me as something that they could probably better. But it is what it is. So here is this thing. So it's a blue gate. So crafting, portal stones, craft. I think that puts 6 of those. Yep. Okay. That's all we need, is 6 of these. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. On PS4, that's cool. And we get to the next zone. We still have no clue how to get coal. No real idea what we're doing. I much prefer Dragon Quest over this, guys. Presently, and Dragon Quest was just a free demo, so that doesn't really speak a whole lot plus to this. But this is enjoyable. It's not like I'm going, oh god, I got to play more of this. But given the option between this and Dragon Quest, I would say that I would be absolutely playing Dragon Quest if that was my options. And looks like we are getting the same freeze that we're getting, the same load, so there's definitely something with the way here. This is Fort Finch. Okay, it has a fort in the name. That tells me that it sounds like there should be some kind of civilization here. An orange slime, okay. Oh, he hits a little bit harder than I would like. But he drops all the goodies everything else has. I've played after Doomfist came out, but I've not played since Moira. Doomfist, the whole entire meta shifted for a while. And I wasn't too fond of it because a lot of people kept saying that tank characters weren't needed with Doomfist just running around everywhere. Fortitano, heh, kinda. Oh wow, look at this. This is the portal. Okay. I mean, what is that? That is a mighty mana potion. Okay. Moira's annoying. Well, that means that she's definitely one of those things that counters a Genji then. And so that was kind of like just luck stacking right to where the portal is. If this game is all about building these portals and getting ready to go home, I mean, this is kind of like it, right? I mean, she's OP right now. You somehow not good with her. Oh wow. Moira's your worst enemy because of your Genji main, and Moira's a Genji counter. Oh, well, see, I'm liking this already. I don't like playing against Genjis. Usually I play as Orisa, or I play as Bastion, or Pharah. And Orisa and Bastion have really big problems with Genji usually. There's very little I can do against a good Genji, other than sit and not shoot. And that's, that's just bad. Or, wait for the Hanzo to come up behind them and shoot them in the head with an arrow, which works pretty good. But, yeah, Genjis, I usually don't care to fight against those. McCrees, I don't like to fight against. If I'm Orisa, I actually don't like against Pharahs either. Pharahs tend to mess up my deployment pretty good. But just about everybody else is pretty good. Hey, Indigo, hey! About to find coal at Fort Finch. Dirt with Hex, says your little friend. Okay, well, probably have to go back then. That looks absolutely frightening and scary. Burning Bones, yeah, that's a let's go nope back to Fort. We were told that there's coal at this Fort place. So, let's go back to the Fort place. Fort place was nice. We definitely didn't spend enough time there. And of course, coal blocks, that, sure. We should have checked the materials anyways. So far, the world being big is cool. I like that. The portal mechanic, it is what it is. It's a way to chain different worlds together. The I don't know. I really feel like this game lacks a whole lot, and I mean a whole lot of story, guys. Alright, so we're supposed to be able to find coal blocks around here. Nick the Hunter. Okay, Nick, what you got to say here? I gotta say these turtles are slower than their sandy counterparts. And there we go, just random experience point block again. It just... So we're looking for what's called a swaying blossom. Oh, and here's the berry bush, it looks like. Yeah, now we can actually start making some health potions. It's like, now we're starting to see what we should have seen before. Oh, hello. Is this a second portal? It is. I for one am for the idea of more than one portal in a world, because that adds some extra depth. Interesting. Crafting menu. Craft 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to our inventory. Put those down where that is. Intriguing. So now the question is, where does this portal lead to? Shrieking Sands. So, Genji and Reaper, someone beat you to Genji. Yeah, I use Orisa, Pharah, Junkrat, Bastion, and Lucio. Those are like the 5 characters I'll bounce around. I really don't like much more of the other characters. I got Goldana and Mercy. Lucio will be next. Yeah, Shadow is really good support. Oh my gosh. So good support. Of course, if you do pick Overwatch for Free for All Friday, I bet you won't be available to play Shadow, will you? That'll make me a little bit on the sad side, but that's okay. I'll, Shrieking Sands level 5. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we need to GTF. Get the funny bone out of here. Wait, what? That's an active quest, maybe. I don't know. But that definitely means death and destruction there. So let's go over here back to Fort Finch so we can get some more ore. And for those of you that are joining right now, my name is Mag Synchro. I'm with Convertible Turtle Gaming. That's myself and my wife, DigRat. We are doing a little bit different from what the usual schedule is right now because we had a Nintendo Direct come out the week we were sick, showing off this wonderful game called Dragon Quest Builders, and it looked really cool. So we played the demo of it, and this game is kind of like the closest analog to it as far as what's out and available with going out and questing and killing things and stuff. And to be honest, I'm waiting to see a price point. I really am waiting to see a price point for what they're going to be doing for that particular game before I can 100% say which game I prefer. But I'll tell you right now that I would probably spend time trying to kill the dragon on that demo off camera, then play this game off camera. Just between the two. You know, it's not a horrible game, but it just got some stuff to be there. Maybe the end part, but you think you'd be at work for the first half. That's okay, Shadow. No worries, man. Oh, this looks like coal. Is this coal? I hope this is coal. It is coal. Good. We need lots of coal. Lots of coal. Need this over here coal otherwise? Nope. Alright, so that's our rune block. We don't need to get that. Alright, so we got a little bit of coal there. We still don't know what these orange blossom things we were told about earlier were, so curious on that. That's a moss turtle. Oh, that thing looks like it might be something that we need to kill. That's a swaying blossom. Okay. So these turtles, while slow, they still hurt. I bet if we had some other class, they would not be as impressive against us. Okay, this thing looks really, really frightening. It doesn't have our range though, so that's good. Come on, just aggro it down the rest of the way. It becomes dark. Dark is where all the horrible stuff comes out. Looking for some more of these swaying blossoms because we know we got to kill 2 more of those for that quest. Oh, there's one. Maybe we'll just aggro him and not his buddy. Yeah, he definitely works out at the gym, guys. Oh, the turtle doesn't. There is 2 of those guys taken out, though. Hey, we leveled up again. Hey, Catwater, good morning to you. Hope you rested well. Being lazy in gaming is the best. You know, I don't know about that. There's a lot of productive things you can do while gaming. I mean, quest objectives. You know, you don't have to actually be necessarily lazy. Old man Carl. Carl? No, I'm a ranger. Okay. Well, thanks for being there, Carl, I guess. And who might you be? You look like... Oh, you're a merchant. All right, hello. Do what? I don't know what the title deeds do. Interesting. Vacant. Intriguing. And he has 100 billion of them, so I know these are all going to be used for something important. So I kind of don't want to sell him anything until I know exactly what I'm needing to sell. Well, we know that's not important, so we might as well sell that to him. Because we just go back home and craft one. Alright, take care. No worries, man. We totally get that, man. You know, life is what happens while we make our other plans. Oh. Moss shell being mossy. Whoa! Alright, Hollow Knight is not of the friendly variety. He is of the Pikachu variety. And you heard it here, guys. I am saying Pikachu is not a friendly thing. And that is quotable. I mean, if you look at all the experiences that Pikachu had with Ash to start with, they were not pleasant until they had an understanding. That guy definitely was not pleasant until we had an understanding. I had to get out of the blue circle of death before I died. No, Catwater, this unfortunately is not on the Switch. This is an Xbox One S game. This game is what I was drawing direct comparisons to the Dragon Quest series on. And this is what Thor and Loki, I got them a copy of it for Christmas. And they've put a considerable number of hours into it. And they say it's extremely fun. They play it together all the time. Between this and the Dragon Quest Builders game, when it comes to off camera, I gotta be honest, I am probably going to try to solo that dragon. Hey, Zombie Billy, no worries, man. So if that gives you an idea of, you know, what I'm playing here and how it's going, I think there's more interesting things in the Dragon Warrior game at the moment. And that's just mainly game design, though. I mean, we have the exact same kind of premise here. We're building a world, we're making things, we're crafting stuff. Oh, hello. We can be Fifi's things. Okay. This is, use a bed? No, that's not using a bed. That's using something else. So what is that using? Oh, you can open up and close the door. But yeah, I had not played this game yet. I got it for Thor and Loki. They played the snoggins out of it. And I have to say that the game looked interesting. They were having a blast. They were being cooperative for the first time, like, ever. Okay, that turtle is absolutely in the thunder range. Okay. This is a bag is about to die situation, guys. Okay. Yeah, this is like way too many things on me at once. Yep. Let's get unlocked. Let's run for freedom. So, yeah. Let's just hide in here for a second, guys. Crafting menu. Hey, we can craft a couple of those. Let's just craft all these we can. Because we really want to craft all these we can. No reason, just craft as many as we can. Alright, and put them on our bar. Right there maybe. Oh, that is, that's, and I wish there was something we could do about that, guys. I spent good 8 or 9 hours researching cross-platform. And I mean, I really wanted cross-platform to be something we could do. I mean, Minecraft Anywhere looked like it was going to be like this really cool premise, right? And then apparently, like, Microsoft and Nintendo came together and said, "Yeah, that looks fun." Um, okay, apparently that's the swimming menu, and learning how to do that in the dark is not like good for anybody. Um, so like Nintendo and Microsoft have no problems. And like PlayStation and Nintendo have no problems because my understanding is like Rocket League is cross-platform between PS4, PC, and Nintendo. But when it comes to like Nintendo or PlayStation and Xbox being cross-platform, they would rather you buy both consoles and buy a second copy of all the game. Oh, I need to return to Nick the Hunter. Okay. And I need to avoid these turtles and everything else that I'm aggroing while I'm running. Ugh. Hello, zone. Aggro the whole zone. While in the dark. Why not? It's kind of my modus operandi in other games. Seems like it's uncomfortably dark here for a very long time. And out of the... Out of the thunder bubble. Come on, out of the thunder bubble. Here we go. And you know, that's the way a lot of games go, man. Experience point bonus. A trophy. Okay, neat, I guess. But you know, a lot of games that come out for various different consoles are great games, but they're not the best games. And that's kind of where the gamers have to deal with these days, and game developers have to deal with these days. Is that and something I hadn't even thought of until I started streaming and reading up on, some companies' stream policies, right? Some game companies have no problem with you streaming their game. Matter of fact, they tell you, stream our game as much as you can. Matter of fact, let's give you a hashtag to make it all official like. And that's cool. I have no problem with those companies. And there's other companies like, yeah, you can stream our game, but any kind of revenue you make off of it, we own all of it as far as ad revenue goes. And that's Nintendo, that's Konami, that's Squaresoft. There's a lot of companies that do that these days, and I get that. Hey, Austin Gaming, we have all the consoles, man. This particular game right now we are playing on is an Xbox One S. But we have PlayStation 4, we have a Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Wii, we have a Core i5 gaming computer. We've got, exclamation consoles will tell you what we're running with, man. But, that's just kind of the way it goes, though, guys. It really is with the whole interconnectivity at all. But yeah, but some game companies though, they don't want their game streamed, and this kind of floors me, right? But like Telltale, they have some really weird stuff when it comes to streaming their games, but that's understandable because a lot of the Telltale games are very formulaic. I'm not saying that they're bad games, but they're very formulaic. And once you've played through them, you don't ever need to play through them again. Once you've seen someone play through them, you don't need to play through them either. And that's where some of these game companies are learning that they really need to kind of adjust some stuff, because they're building these games on old school mentality that gamers are just going to buy a game based upon like what IGN says. Well, IGN's proven that they're not really a good judge of games all the time. What's the Ouya? Oh man, the Ouya is an awesome Android console that had a lot of promise. It was designed with a real cool Kickstarter campaign, and then a real great price point. I mean, it was a $100 console when it was marketed, so I mean, you know, it was affordable. And it has a lot of really awesome games. If you ever played or heard of That Dragon Cancer, that's an Ouya game. Final Fantasy, I believe Final Fantasy 3 was on Ouya. And that was actually by Squaresoft building the game for it. It had so many really cool stuff. I've actually got it available right in front of me to kind of show it off in a second. Once I get the rest of this coal. I mean, it's the whole reason why I'm in this zone is for this coal. Sorry, the video on your phone's lagging, man. I've got green bars on all my stuff here for YouTube and for OBS. And my data bandwidth is going good. But just one second, guys. I'll show you exactly what the Ouya is. Just got to disconnect it. Take just a few moments. Well, I say that, but these clips sometimes make it hard for the Ethernet cable to come out. And that's okay. My Ethernet cable's got some pretty good slack on it. All right. Didn't the Ouya completely fail? No, it didn't completely fail. It slowly failed. This is an Ouya. It is the size of a coffee mug. It actually has a very standard controller as far as gaming controllers go. It is your standard 4-button, dual joystick, double shoulder buttons, trackpad. If it's connected to power, it actually turn on and actually take over a few things. I've got about probably 15 games on it. The one thing that kind of made the Ouya very unpopular with developers was that before you could get your game in their marketplace, all Ouya games, by design, were required to have a demo. And that's actually where the Ouya kind of bit it, per se. And a lot of game developers didn't like the idea of their hard work being free-ish. Hey, Cherry, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's really small. It was $100. Cherry, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Other than the occasional throat tickle. But the reason why the Ouya did not do as well is because a lot of game developers at the time, for any kind of online game development, were very, what's the word? Vaporware. I mean, think about the last time you went in and bought a game off of an app store, and think how horrible that game was, without anybody else telling you. It is an older console. I think it's about 8 or 9 years old. I don't know if you can even find them on the internet nowadays. I know that the App Store still is live because Mad Catz bought it for a while. And so you can still get apps for it. You can also sideload any Google Android apps onto it. because it does use the Android operating system. Yes, Splatoon 2. Most online games like that are definitely fun when you play on Discord. Not so much when you don't. It might be costly to find now. I mean, with as classic as they've become. Hey, Lizzie, how's it going? Well, here's a door we can open. So I don't know what these are for. If I had an idea what those are better for, I would be opening them and doing things with them, but I'm not. How much coal have we managed to get to? 19. Okay, I think we have enough coal to do what we wanted to do. Let's go back home. Elysia, as the title suggests, this is called Portal Knights. And Portal Knights is a game that you can pick up for less than 20 bucks at any kind of actual retail store or even online for Xbox One. I do not believe it's available for the PlayStation 4. It's one of those exclusive, we have it, you don't kind of things. It allows you to play as a knight, a wizard, or an archer. And that's kind of the appeal to it. It's like an MMO Minecraft thing. I'm playing single player right now because I'm still kind of getting the feel for it. It's definitely available for any kind of, community stream, so keep that in mind. Very inexpensive Xbox game. And so far, fun. Not the funnest thing that I've played in the last week, but still pretty fun. Yeah, there's quite a few people that in the Discord that play Splatoon 2. I know how good I am at those kind of games, and I know how long I am to stick out with those kind of games. And I just don't there. Have I tried Wylands yet? No, not tried Wylands yet. Welcome back. No ninja. Yeah, Fortnite's got ninjas in it though, so that makes it all good with Fortnite. All right, so now we can go over here and we can use this thing, and we can make some copper bars. If I remember right. Wait. Okay, we need, oh, wait, what are those bars? So, to make a furnace 2, what are those blocks? They're not, are they them? That's coal. The saltstone block. Okay. Well, where do we get the saltstone blocks at? Because this is becoming sand blocks. Okay. Stone blocks. Copper ore. Flame ruby, copper ore, sand block. Okay. And all we're wanting to really do, guys, is we're wanting to figure out how to craft a crossbow. And there's some more ores that we don't know how to make. Alright, so we can at least make a copper pickaxe, I guess. So we got some more attribute points we can up, so that's good. We got some talent points that we can do also, but we're not to level 5 yet. Okay. No, Austin, no, man, not Zelda, dude. Portal Knights, as in the title, is this game some kind of like Minecraft? It some kind of is. It's it's an RPG version, and you get talent points and quest points and all sorts of other stuff, and it has the same kind of what am I doing like Minecraft has, if that makes any sense. Okay, so iron bar, which we should be able to. Copper bar, okay. So we have to have a level 2 furnace to make an iron bar. To make a workbench 3. Which I'm hoping is going to be where we find out how we can make a crossbow to make this completely there and like understand what's going on. But before we do that, let's do this. Where was our chest? Oh, we need iron for that. Chest 2 though. Okay, so we have chest 1. Let's craft one of these. And send that to the backpack, and let's go to the backpack. Because I'm getting tired of seeing most of all this. Now, I'm sure you guys are probably getting a little bit on the OCD side about it like I am. So let's put the chest down. Sounds good. Boom. Use the chest. We can sell that. And we'll go about, we need to keep all those we can on us. Storage is full, it says. Okay. So, what do you know? It is. Okay. So we need to go back over here and make us another chest, because that's what we're doing. Send that to the backpack. Oh, wow, that was actually an item to bust open. Who knew? Okay, so let's get into our bag. Let's go to our backpack. I think we have enough cotton to last us for however much long we need it to last. Rotate. Place. Use. Wait, what are these? Water. Okay, well, I have no use for water yet, that I know of, at least. Still not sure what the star rubies are used for. That I know is used for healing potions, so it has something that it gets used with it. Yes, the mana potion. Alright, so let's go to our craft menu real quick. What does the healing potion need? Well, mag, it needs water. Duh. Okay. So, guys, we do have a use for water. Okay, so we can't just drag and drop. We actually have to do this in the backpack. Okay, so now we can actually go into our crafting menu. We can make our healing potions. There we go. Hello, ladies man phase. How's it going? And for all those that are new to the channel, my name is Mag Synchro. I'm with Convertible Turtle Gaming. People tend to call me Turtle. People tend to call my wife Mrs. Turtle. My wife DigRat and I both make up this particular channel that we're streaming on. And so we are in need of finding other stuff for more stuff for other stuff. This game is rapidly becoming the quest for all the stuffs. So we're going to travel to Autumn Springs. It says we still haven't completed our training over here, which is kind of funny. And I'm sure that has to happen to do with the fact that we haven't spent that first talent point yet. Yep, Mr. and Mrs. Turtle. That's what Potato Sack Head, one of our mods, calls us. And we haven't ever corrected him on it. PSH is pretty awesome, dude, so it is how it is. And speaking of the wife, DigRat, I'm not sure how she's going to be feeling tonight, guys, so I can't say for certain if there will be a Skyrim stream tonight at 7 o'clock or not. Adopted son Clarence. Clarence is a bot, so he is the mascot for the channel, though. Clarence the Convertible Turtle. Level 4. Hey, we are at level 4 once again. We're going to go looking around as best as we can for a portal. Mainly because we just need to get in and out of here. That's the goal. Because we're trying to get to more and more materials at this point. And we know this zone doesn't have the materials that we seek. So we're just looking for the portal. This place does have quite a bit of really good material, though, in general. I mean, I saw all the copper ore. I don't know what these things yield, if anything. Pumpkin seeds, okay. So that's not too horrible. And there's a guy, Carl the Collector. Carl, what do you collect? He wants bones. He just wants one bones. Huh. Great Sun Convertible? Nah. Convertible Turtle Gaming is the name of the channel. And Convertible is, Convertible Turtle specifically is in reference to the Aztec name for an armadillo. The Aztec didn't have any name for an armadillo, but they commented that it looked like a turtle that became a rabbit that could then become a turtle. So turtle rabbit, or actual rabbit turtle, depending upon who you'd ask, is what the actual word was. So we just got kind of rock blocked over here. So this is something I have seen earlier, that we could do this and say oh. But we can travel there. Interesting. Huh. Got stuck. Gotta get unstuck. See if we can't find the portal. Because right now we're just trying to find that extra type of stone. And we gotta have 20 blocks of it so we can upgrade our furnace. So that we can hopefully make some iron bars so we can upgrade our workbench. So maybe we'll be able to make a crossbow and a slingshot and figure out what the difference between the two is, so we can spend our first talent point. Hey, Michael, how's it going? How's it going? Glad to see you there, buddy. Oh, this will be on the Switch coming in March. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Catwater. So this coming to Switch in March, that does change things a bit. I hope they incorporate motion controls, because I have really hoped for motion control a number of times on this. I definitely don't think there would be any kind of technical problems. Been a while since you last been here. That's all right, Michael. It's been a while since we've last done a lot of things. We were sick for, well, we had some pretty bad flu-ish kind of stuff going on. Maybe we just go through here and hope we find a portal instead, because this says there's 2 portals there. I don't know if it was in the direct mini or not, because I saw the direct mini thing. It was like the 15-minute video just showing you all the ads. I don't remember seeing Portal Knights, but it may have been in an earlier direct even. Oh, pre-order for Amazon. Well, way cool. Catwater, if you don't mind, what's the pre-order price looking for you? Because I'd like to think it would be within the same range as this. Because this, while this is still, in my opinion, not as good as the Dragon Quest Builders demo that we were looking at, for $15 as a game that's currently out now, I still think it's really well done. I cannot speak against it past that. Okay, that's awfully big and foreboding and scary looking, as are those things. Go to our backpack. Let's grab our torch. Put our torch there, so we can see where we're running. $30. Oh, wow. So this particular game, I don't think I could say pull the trigger on 39, guys, or 30. 24 maybe. I picked it up again for 15, and for the price that I picked it up as, it's absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful for a $15 game. Twice that? I don't know. But then again, the question then becomes, what is Dragon Quest Builders going to be, price-wise? So we have to kind of ask that too, right? And then, of course, part of the question is, though, is cross-platform going to be allowed between Switch and Xbox users? If it has cross-platform, then I could say it'd be worth $30. Because then that will let, Switch players and see 15. Yeah, I bought this. Actually, I think I got this for, after taxes, it was $15. £25 for the Dragon Warrior game. That's great. I think that's like close to 30, 35 in USD. I would absolutely buy the Dragon Warrior Builders game for that price. Absolutely. Okay, $50. So $30, $50. Therein lies and that's the comparison that we kind of look for, What kind of quality can you allow to degrade for $25, for $35, for $45, If Dragon Quest Builders is $50, I'm probably going to still play this. I mean, Again, all said and done, this I bought out of the Walmart aisle in hand, physical copy, $15. No coupons needed. They just haven't been able to get people to buy the game, it seems. So I need to see what this map says here. Copper inverted emerald. So we're looking for some portal-ish stuff, and we need to get some portal blocks to be able to do that. So we're going to go all the way back to our starting home so we can go kill easy things to get portal block pieces. So no cross-platform right now. So that's a bit of a rub, okay? Let's be honest, guys. Switch sales through the roof. PC sales, no one tracks those because everybody has a computer. I'm playing on an Xbox and I'm streaming through a computer with an Elgato. I mean, that's, you know, PlayStation 4 sales, they're doing really good. Really good. Having the ability to stream directly off of PlayStation 4 makes it just perfect. That's what we needed for DigRat to be able to just stream with an easy one-button solution. You know, DigRat is definitely one of those no-fuss people. She doesn't like to have fuss. She doesn't want her games to require her to, you know, have an instruction manual to be able to play and share. And so that's a really good thing. The Xbox One, I have to be honest, guys. I have to be honest. If I did not get the deal on this Xbox One S that I got, I probably wouldn't own one still. And that's unfortunate for those who are on the Xbox. I know we have many members in the Turtle Club that do have an Xbox One S. Those same members have other consoles. I know Haku's on the One S. I know Demon Huntress is on the One S. I'm trying to think of who else is playing on the One S. I know we have like 6 or 7 people at least playing on it. But when I talk to some people that are on the Switch, that's all they got is a Switch. When I talk to people on the PlayStation, that's all they got is the PlayStation. Very rarely do I talk to somebody with the Xbox and all they have is the Xbox. May at least have a gaming computer or something else. And that's not a knock so much against, by itself, that's not a knock against Xbox. But the problem is Microsoft, they need to do something. They really do. And I don't know what it is. I really don't. I wish you've never had an Xbox anything. See, in Shadow, that's another thing, right? Xbox is supposed to, at one point it was the console. It wasn't anything that anybody was saying, well, no, the Xbox isn't that, it's not good. It's, you know, the original Xbox was the gaming console. You know, your buddies and you showed up at Xbox, you did LAN parties, you played Halo. I mean, we should not be talking about the Xbox's ability to keep market share. Some sort of protected block that's making that bird, poor bird. Come on, bird, drop stuff. But that's the state that the Xbox is at. You have the Xbox One, but you have a PS as well. You mainly use PC or Switch, yeah. Exactly, Shadow. There you go. And you know, when the 360 came out, everybody bought a 360. Yeah, there's definitely a difference between Portal Knights and Dragon Quest. Now, does Dragon Quest have the better storyline? In my opinion, yes. Does Dragon Quest have the better gameplay? In my opinion, yes. If we were to set both of these games, see, there you go, Michael. You got an Xbox, but a lot of your friends have PC, and you've got You got a PC also, right? Because you played Minecraft with us on PC when we did the Minecraft stream a while back. And if I'm recalling correctly, you've got a Switch also, but maybe not. Could be misremembering that. But you know, the Microsoft, I mean, somewhere they've lost something. And I don't know what it is. You don't have a Switch, okay. You do have the PC though. Beatman DRB, welcome to the Turtle Club, man. Appreciate you being in here today. But you know, and that's one of the reasons why, I gotta be honest, one of the reasons why I did actually buy the Xbox One was I wanted to be able to connect with more members of the Turtle Club, because I know what it's like to have a console that no one knows or has heard of or is playing on. My little Ouya always has a place in my heart, but that's really what happened to the Ouya, is it was just too obscure to really take off. Yes, this is true. Xbox tried to target the more adult gamers, and I say tried, because like PUBG, right? They were like, all right, cool, we got this big huge deal with PUBG. There's such a deal with PUBG that they have advertisements that PUBG is like coming out of the Xbox. But Fortnite kind of really killed the kibosh on that. And like Call of Duty and those kind of games, I mean, that's kind of what I've been finding on the Xbox also. I've been trying to find games to play. Things I want to spend my money on, and not Skyrim, because let's be reasonable, I have way too many copies of Skyrim already. So, have I already killed everything that's kind of over here? I mean, is that what I'm getting at? Except for Harold. We haven't killed Harold yet. Harold's still alive. Harold will live forever! And he heals when we leave, so we won't fight her. We're done fighting Harold. So this is one thing that's kind of cheesy about this. We're here to get blue stones so we can make stones for that. There's nothing wrong with that though, Catwater. I mean, there's nothing wrong with only having one game system or another. But there is a problem when you have a game system and you start to try to play with your friends, and lo and behold, all your friends have a different system. Dungeon Defenders 2, Haku, yes, I've not played it. I've seen it. I know a lot of people that have played it on Xbox and on PC both. My understanding is it became one of those pay-to-win games. It's free to play. If you really want to actually do good at it, you got to pay a lot of money into it. And those kind of games just kind of rub me the wrong way. Star Wars Battlefront 2. The current version, for example. And you guys can say they took it all back. Well, yeah, they took it all back. But that's kind of like saying somebody rams into your car and then your insurance company jacks up your rates. And you say, well, that's not legally acceptable. And then the insurance company goes, oh, well, we're sorry about that. We take it all back. Well, we're going to lower your rates and go back to being decent people that we should have been in the first place. once you prove you're not a decent person, it's really hard to prove to anybody else that you're going to be a decent person once again. And that's kind of my beef with the Battlefront 2 thing, guys. Is, you know, there's people like, oh well, they took it all back and now they're really cool about it and the game's great. And that's fine until they find out how to make their money again. Okay, so we definitely are dealing with some portal somewhere. Well, that's cool, Haku, and you know your mileage may vary at it. I mean, that's definitely one of those things about those kind of games that you can grind at a game if you've got a lot of time on your hands and do just as well as a person that's got a lot of money in their wallet. Because at the end of the day, to be able to kind of say that they're not that way, you know, that's just the way it's got to be. Oh, we got some sort of weird cave here. I would like to... Oh, here's a portal. Here's a portal. Here's a portal stone, at least. I don't think this is where we actually wind up winning, guys. I think this is why we wind up dead in a little bit. Maybe. Maybe not. This seems to indicate that this is about where we should see the portal at. Alright. You know that, and guys, again, that is one of those things. You know, I have on hand a very limited, and when I say very limited, I'm not just, you know, being hyperbolous about it. I have a very limited number of hours on hand to be able to play any kind of actual video games. And most of those hours are spent streaming. I mean, and that's not a knock against the people that watch my streams at all. I mean, I love playing for you guys. I love streaming for you guys. You know, I like having people to play with and talk with. I mean, you know, this is a way I get a lot of good social interaction. But some of those games that are free to play, if you don't have lots of hours to play, then the developer has just the price tag to where you absolutely can just go in and start winning. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, except for a lot of people use games as an escape means. You know, you work all day, you work all night, and then, or, you know, whatever your schedule is, and then you come home, and the last thing you really want to do is be reminded that you worked all day and you worked all night and you're still not cool enough. You know, you know, I know there's a balance there. Still not seeing where the portal is here. I wish I had a way to detect the portal. That'd be cool. Maybe it's something that the mage gets. Some sort of detect portal spell. But yeah, as far as decent person thing on there goes, you're absolutely correct, Tiger. Once someone, you know, Eric the Woodworker. Hello, Eric. You are a trader of some sort. You trade nothing that I care about. Decorative things. And you know that's another thing. You know, once you have a reputation for something, and if that reputation gets cheated, then you can really never rebuild it back. Iris the herbalist. Mm-hmm. So she's basically. So any plants I find, okay, well, that's kind of good to know. I know we found some portal blocks, but there wasn't really anything to. Huh. At least she's marked on her map now that we got her, but so. Wait, can we. Is it really that easy? Whoa, it's like super far away. Okay, that makes land bridges like super easy. So that changes things on the exploration game a little bit. I mean, if I can just shoot blocks from just about anywhere. Interesting. Okay. So far, I've not seen any physics show up, guys. I'm hoping we don't see any come up out of here, because boy, howdy, would that hurt. Probably not as much as this guy's going to hurt us. Okay. So we are definitely in a world where it's still way too dark for us to be exploring stuff. That looks like some kind of keep. Oh, there's a little autosave spin that just happened. That's comforting, maybe? Yeah, the range on the block placement is pretty pretty interesting. Huh. Hey Dylan, how's it going, man? Let's see what's inside this nice little candy shell here, shall we? There's another portal block. Interesting. Okay. Well, we were hoping for a portal, but there's a chest. That's not as bad as it could be. You just cut on the door. It's kind of glitched. Still not any of the stuff we're hoping to find. A scroll of healing. That's interesting. It's a consumable. Okay. That was not the consumable we wanted to use, though. All right, let's get over here. So this whole entire combat system, guys, I gotta admit, I was looking forward to some kind of interesting combat. Now the Dragon Warrior combat system, let's be reasonable. It leaves a lot to be desired, a lot. So if this price point really is going to be nearly half of the Dragon Warrior builder game, okay? Not saying that it is. I'm saying if. And further, if this is going to be available on the Switch, as Catwater pointed out, I gotta say, if you got the $50 to burn for it, then sure. Get it on Switch, the Dragon Warrior game, and have a good time with the storyline. And if you are a Dragon Warrior fan, then by all means geek out to the story, because the story is pretty cool. However, I gotta say at this point, the combat's a lot better in this game. It still leaves a lot that, in my opinion, could be built on. But it is quite well done for what it is. It's had a little bit more time to bake, I guess, than Dragon Warrior had. But the games are kind of similar. They're not identical enough to where I'd say there's not a reason to have both of them. So let's be sure we have that there too. Oh, so that turns into a mana potion when you bust those blocks open. Okay, interesting. And we sort of just tapped right into here. We just said, we're going to go inside this place and break this door open and see what we can explore. I guess it's sort of how it was meant to be. I mean, it's so if you had to choose between the two, and money was no object, I personally would choose the Dragon Warrior game. Are rats friends in this game? Well, the rat here, there you actually get a pet, Dylan. You actually get a pet. So I'll go over here. See, there's actually a pet option, and that's the first thing that I found was a trapped rat. So in the other games, I don't know if you get pets. I don't know, what all is the demo was very tantalizing, but not very giving in what you get and don't get in the game, if that makes any sense. So we got somewhere else we can go over there. I doubt we can shoot this dude from here, but we can try. Oh, we can. Hello, big scary dude that we're just going to cheese from way across over here. And just cry to the guys who built you, because they should have saw this coming. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, mounts would make sense. Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, they do have mounts. This is the whole of combat right now, guys. Is right trigger. I'm not seeing any hit point bar. Oh, there we go. I should not have been able to do that. That was total cheese. Yeah. And this guy gets to be cheesed out too. Wow. So not having a secondary melee or ranged ability for these guys is really going to be bad for them. Yeah, Dragon Quest was way more watchable. I think the building component of Dragon Quest was much more fun. The templates, the reconstructing reality, that was cool. Oh, these guys teleport. That's good. Bye. Hello, you all teleport to where I'm at, and means you are not cheesable. Which is good on the developers. They should have done something like that for your fallen comrades that I killed. But yeah, Dragon Quest, I think the Quest game is way more entertaining. The demo was more entertaining, but again, we also have to keep in mind, this is only if we're comparing each game as money to money, right? Dollar to dollar. Dollars to donuts, you know? And boy, you hurt. But only if we give you the opportunity to hurt us. And we don't know your attack pattern. So again, the guys are very attack pattern specific. If I wasn't being stupid, I would have absolutely killed that one a lot easier. Coal, all sorts of other stuff. Okay. Call for a potion. But yeah, guys. So the verdict right now is we have to keep in mind that this is completely based upon the fact that this is a fully fleshed game. All right. Dragon Quest, all we saw was a demo, and it is a demo that came out 3 weeks before the game, or 4 weeks before the game is actually releasing. Viewed that way, I hate to say it, but the demo to me adds a lot better as far as gameplay goes and as far as viewability goes, right? Because yesterday you guys were more involved with me with the story. You're wanting to know what was going on, who these characters were, what they were doing, what they were adding, the different mechanics, how we were able to pick up items, and all of a sudden our light bulb went boom, and we knew exactly what we were building. This game we have played for equal time, and that was a requirement that I said yesterday coming into the stream, that we were going to play this game equal time. No matter if it was better or worse. Does this game strike me as better? No. No, I don't think it's better. I don't quite think it's worse, though. I do think that it is criminal that I have no way to know what a crossbow does. And the first thing, Mr. KK, glad to see you there, man. So let's just go ahead and spend our talent point, because we've been holding on to it forever. Because we don't know what these talent points do yet. We're going to go ahead and... Okay, so... Decrease the damage up by 25% if you haven't moved for the last 15 seconds. Oh, wow. Wow. So... We'll buy bow specialization. And we'll get Sentry Stance, because why not? And we still have some extra talent points, right? I mean, can I... Oh, I can toggle. Okay, so that's something that would have been really good to know, is that we could toggle. This is not taking talent points. This is just simply pick one and be done with it. So that's a little bit different. So these are activations. These aren't talent points, even though they say they're talent points. But yeah. So once we get a crossbow or a sling, we'll be able to change these up here. So that makes a bit better, but that should have been, you know, better laid out. And we know that we have these quests to go through, and we have these little areas that we can go and rebuild and visit and stuff. Honestly, it's still not a horrible game. You know, it's fun. DLC shop. Let's see what this gets us. So, wow. So, costumes. So this thing did come with an actual costume code with it. I haven't activated that yet. Wonderful box containing 10 different emoji heads for your hero to wear. So they're trying to kind of get the vanity stuff. That's not too bad. But yeah, so we know it's saved when we traveled. So yeah, guys, between the two, personally, I'm going to wait to see what Dragon Quest looks like. I would like that to be the next, you know, mainstream series if we complete Majora's Mask before then, because it seems like it would have some really cool stuff going. But I also know that would be pretty long and lengthy from the way it looks. It also depends upon if the demo actually plays into it. But yeah. So guys, This has actually been, it's not been a bad game. I would say between the two, though, equal money, Dragon Quest all the way. If you're budget conscious, though, this game's good. This game's really good. I would probably rank this one a good solid 6. Maybe a good 6.5 even. While Dragon Quest was a good 8, 8.5. Dragon Quest being $50 kind of brings that down to an 8, but that depends upon how they go with the story. It may retain that 8.5 if the story becomes multi-branchal. But yeah, guys. But yeah, absolute shout out to the mods that were here today. Shadow and Catwater, you guys are awesome. Our actual sponsors who showed up today, that was T-Mac Music. Check him out. He does some cool trendy music on his channel. Or not trendy, but, you know, relaxing kind of mood stuff. Shadow, always good to see you, man. And you guys, for everyone else who come in here, I know there's a lot of you guys who come in, so I wish I could say thanks for all you. I've still got a bit of a head cold, so my brain's a little bit on the foggy side. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I do not know if DigRat will fill up to streaming today. I would not count on a DigRat stream, but we will definitely have a mag stream tomorrow morning, and we'll see what we can strum up then for tomorrow. Again, the next Majora's Mask stream we're definitely going to be doing next Friday, so we can kind of get on a set routine. But guys, this is Mag Synchro saying have a good day, a good evening, a good morning, a good lunch, a good breakfast, a good break, a good day at work, whatever you're going to have. Just make sure it's good. Take care. This is Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming saying have a good one, guys.